Yes, let me tackle the first one, or let me read it. Hi, I got pregnant for this guy I really love, not intentional. He later broke up with me, but said he will always be there for the child. He has kept his promise till now. The baby is 4 months. He checks on her daily and supports her. But this co-parenting issue is really hard for me because I still love him and we had no reason to break up. He just left. My God, can I just say you cannot force a man to be with you.
Yeah.
You cannot force him to love you if he doesn't feel the same. And honestly, I prop this man for telling it like it is. He'll have chosen the higher road of probably just, taking you for vipindis, but he's clearly told you, listen, let's just co-parent. I don't feel the same anymore. Now, would you rather that, or would you rather this other person who will take you through the deepest of the oceans, the highest of the mountains, and still not have his heart? Which one would you rather?
Yeah.
I applaud this man for being who he is and say, listen, me, sitaki, let's co-parent.
Yeah.
So you can't force him. The way you can't force a man to be, to be with you. You cannot force people to love you the way you would want them to love you back. It's not
true.
practical.
That's
It's
true.
very impractical if you ask me.
Probably angekuonyesha vipindi if you still stayed
Yeah.
together. He'd be stepping out on you, he wouldn't be treating you right. So it's hard, like you keep saying, it's hard. It's not easy moving on when you love someone. It doesn't matter how long or short you've loved them.
Yeah.
It's very hard to move on, but it's something you're going to have to do because he's a good man. He's taking care of his kid. There are a lot of people who left when I left na child support. They don't even come to check up on their kid or pay what they need to pay for their children. So just appreciate that he's being a good father, but you'll have to move on. It's very, very painful. I wouldn't even lie to you. It might take you a year, 2 years, but you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, it's very unfortunate, but I'm very sure a lot of people can relate to such a situation. You fell in love with someone who wasn't in love with you, or you're in a situation and you thought this was heading somewhere, then from
wasn't,
nowhere, everything just, scattered and everything just went haywire.
Yeah.
But I'm like, at the end of the day, you need to understand it's rather someone who walks out early enough than someone who plays with your emotions, gives you hope, I love you, I'll always be here, but in the real sense, they're just playing around with you. You get rather someone who just shows you what they are than someone who's going to lie to you for a very long time. At least this is a heartbreak you can move on from. It's more of like learning to unlove the person and just getting to that point of understanding this person, we are just co-parenting, we have a baby together, and at least he's taking part in taking care of the baby, appreciating that and leaving the other things. But